One thing Caitlin Clark does maybe better than anybody in sports right now makes it about others, makes it about team.
Well, this is expected of Caitlin Clark. She's supposed to be great. She's not the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is, because that's a surprise, which to me is wrong, because Angel Reese was the best player on the team that won a national championship in college. It's not like she came out of nowhere. And she's been a really consistent player. Caitlin Clark has a bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her. I don't think you look at Chicago and go, boy, if we stop Angel Reese, we're going to win. And that's why this is a silly argument. Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year.
Angel Reese's stat padding behavior has sunk to another level as she keeps inflating her numbers, even in lopsided defeats.
Chicago Sky are falling off the map in the second half of the season. Why? Well, they got a star, right? Everybody tells me Angel Reese is an absolute star. Look at all the double-doubles. Oh, my God. Well, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky have made it about Angel Reese, not about the Chicago Sky. Even last night, if you look at it, what they have, Barbie night. We're giving out towels, blah, 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 blah. And when you see Angel Reese, what does she do? She's walking in with look at me outfits. It's about me. When you see Caitlin Clark, what do you see? It's about we.
In last night's matchup against the Indiana Fever, the situation perfectly highlighted this questionable habit. Even though the contest was already out of hand, with the Fever holding a commanding lead, Reese stayed on the floor, intent on boosting her already notable double-double total.
The WNBA in its entirety is really cooking right now, and it continues to grow, and there is a lot of appropriate attention on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, and we found out that the Fever Storm game from over the weekend drew 2.2 million viewers, which is massive. The WNBA has 18 games this season where they've had more than 1 million viewers average, and 16 of those 18 have featured Caitlin Clark. So you cannot deny the connectivity of Caitlin Clark playing basketball.
As the game moved into its closing minutes, and the Indiana Fever starters were already sitting on the bench, Reese capitalized on the moment, piling up points and rebounds against the team's backups. She ended the night with a double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds, but the context in which those numbers were collected has sparked significant backlash from both fans and analysts.
One thing Caitlin Clark does maybe better than anybody in sports right now makes it about others, makes it about team. Think about it. When's the last time you didn't see Caitlin Clark talking about a teammate? When's the last time you saw Caitlin Clark talking about herself or any of the accomplishments that she has had? Let me give you the answer to that. Never! Never! You never hear that. Now, that's why their team has gotten good. She could have been an egomaniac. Everybody in the league knows that she is the league right now.
The sharpest criticism came from Dwayne Wade, who oddly commended Reese for piling up numbers in garbage time. His remarks frustrated many fans, who viewed the situation as a clear lack of sportsmanship and competitive integrity. Wade's defense of the performance ignited further backlash, with critics now openly questioning the legitimacy of Reese's record-setting double-double streak.
Angel Reese is actually paying the cost at this moment from attaching her brand to Caitlin Clark's brand.
Reese's behavior has, in many eyes, stolen the spotlight from Caitlin Clark, who guided the Indiana Fever to victory with a commanding performance of 31 points and 12 assists.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year, I'd say, who would you want to start your franchise with? Now, I'm not going to put A'ja Wilson in there. I'm just saying between these two. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is.
Although Clark's standout performance deserved to be the headline, attention has instead centered on Reese's contentious stat padding tactics. As the WNBA season moves forward, it's still uncertain whether Reese will keep inflating her numbers in blowout losses, or if she will begin embracing defeat gracefully and concentrate on enhancing her team's overall play.
Angel Reese is coming off. Hey, look, won the national championship 1 year, got to the Final Four. The next really successful career, but like most that come in the WNBA, nobody cared. So Angel Reese is coming in, and she's swimming upstream two ways. One, her team's not very good. Two, she's second fiddle to little white girl over here, Caitlin Clark. And that pisses her off. That pisses the whole thing off.
One thing is clear, Reese's conduct has ignited a crucial conversation about the value of sportsmanship and fair play in professional basketball.
You saw in the second half of the season and the second half of this game, the team that was more together. The team that was more together was clearly the Indiana Fever, and the Indiana Fever routed the Chicago Sky.
The Chicago Sky isn't going to have Elena Del Don intentionally commit fouls just to send Reese to the free throw line, nor will Tina Charles do the same. It's also improbable that Teresa Weatherspoon would keep her on the court once the game's outcome is already decided solely to inflate her stats. Frankly, these actions highlight a lack of credibility within the Sky organization.
Man, if someone could just help her figure out how to perform offensively, man, she's going to be a real impact player in the WNBA. Instead, because she compares herself to Caitlin Clark, actually, we're sitting there going like, man, this woman can barely shoot a layup.
Just before halftime, Aaliyah Boston picked up a technical foul. So, as the third quarter begins, if you're coaching the Chicago Sky and aiming to win, who would you have take those free throws? Lindsay Allen or Rachel Bannum? Instead, Teresa Weatherspoon chooses Angel Reese to shoot them, underscoring the organization's lack of seriousness and painting a poor picture of their professionalism.
WNBA, I'm talking players, coaches, and refs. They're all a bunch of Caitlin Clark haters. They're all a bunch of jealous haters.
Yep.
They are just working themselves up about Caitlin Clark just to hate on her. Skylar Diggins is bumping her. Their girls are complaining on the...
It's no surprise that Kyla Copper is eager to leave, or that Kennedy Carter, along with Marina Mabry, Dana Evans, and Camila Cardoso, are all looking for exits. Some players genuinely want to play basketball without getting distracted by podcasting, social media influencing, or acting. While most in the WNBA focus on refining their skills, free throws, post moves, or mid-range game, Angel Reese seems more absorbed in high-profile commercials. Honestly, the ad is decent, but it's puzzling why it's even making its way to theaters.
As a post player, is her efficiency a little bit lower, especially around the room, than you would like it to be? Is that an area of growth for Angel Reese in the future? Absolutely it is. But you cannot use that as a metric to criticize what she's doing in a historic way on the glass on both ends of the floor.
Another Broadway show is at risk of being ruined by a movie adaptation. It's what it is. Similarly, there seems to be more emphasis on being unapologetically Angel than on actually putting in the work to improve her game. It's kind of disheartening. The Indiana Fever dominated the Chicago Sky with a 100-81 victory, but the most frustrating part was Reese's stat padding. The numbers were so inflated it's like a scene straight out of The Wolf of Wall Street. Think Matthew McConaughey's character in the double-double. Most of her double-doubles weren't earned. 19 out of 23 were basically gifted to her by the opposing team.
Caitlin Clark is taking over this league. And every passing game that she does something awesome, it makes the decision to leave her off the Olympic team that much stupider.
I've got to, I was over the weekend seeing the return of the W, seeing how great she is still.
She's already set the rookie assist record.
She's better. Like the month off that the Team USA gave her, when she was, and by the way, I was thinking that as they were in danger in the gold medal game, like how would they have handled?
Angel Reese's stat padding throughout the season has overshadowed Caitlin Clark's standout performances, including her 31-point, 12-assist game that led the Indiana Fever to a 100-81 win over the Chicago Sky. While Reese focused on inflating her double-doubles during garbage time, 19 of 23 earned off opponents' mistakes or extended minutes. Clark consistently drove her team's success, earning fan adoration even in enemy territory. Critics highlight the Chicago Sky's lack of discipline, questionable coaching decisions, and declining team cohesion, contrasting Reese's individual stat chase with Clark's efficient, team-first play, which has firmly positioned her as the leading Rookie of the Year candidate and the true driving force behind the Fever's playoff push.